the back fledge, which you can think of as a kipped Hefesto. So this first one is strict. All I'm doing is I'm straightening my body out. I never bend at the knees, and then I'm going to catch myself kind of in like the mid-range of a Hefesto. So it's really just back rolling into a partial range of motion Hefesto. Now this next one, I'm going to utilize the kip. So notice I bend at the knees and I throw my body, and this time I kind of throw myself right through the Hefesto portion of this and catch in like the mid-range of a dip. So this is much simpler, but I really don't like this move at all for just a move by itself. I don't like going up to support. I like doing what I just did here, and I like to catch myself in that dip and then immediately roll through and do the negative of the muscle up. I like to go from the bottom of dip and immediately transition like you see here. So now lastly, I'm just going to show you this in a combo. So I do the rolling muscle up, then I back fledge through, and I roll right through into the skin the cat. This is my favorite, and just pay attention. The rings are always turned out. I catch around my hips, and then I pull myself through and immediately allow my elbows to drop. Be very, very alert and aware of your false grip and just your body alignment. The more you can tuck into a ball and pike, the better this will be. I was going to share the progressive exercises, but that will be in a part 2. So enjoy the theory. What's up, guys? So I've been getting a lot of questions about the Hefesto looking, the kipped Hefesto looking thing that I do to use backwards rolling muscle up so that I could roll equally in both directions. It's called a back fledge. I do it a little differently. Generally it's done all the way up to support hold, but I like to put it into combos. So I like to catch it in the bottom of a dip and utilize it as a muscle up transition to allow for fluid rolling, and just it makes my combos so much better, and I love it so much. So I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll explain all the quirks of this move, because it's not that complicated strength-wise, but it's really difficult skill-wise. It's quirky. There's a lot of weird things about it. So this is what it looks like. False grip. I come to the bottom of a V-sit, and then I'm gonna drive my legs up and catch myself in that 90-degree dip, and then float on top of the ring. So I'm gonna go drive and come up. Okay, so it's essentially a kipped Hefesto, but there's a little more to that, and it'll become a little more obvious when I go over the technique and the ins and outs of this, because it's a weird one and it's quirky. All right, so I would say the biggest hurdle when learning this is understanding how to drive your body. I'll go over progressive exercises that will get you ready for this, but you really have to understand body alignment. So when I drive up from out of the V-sit, I'm going at this angle. So I'm gonna show you. I'm not going straight up and I'm not going straight back. I'm going out at about a 45-degree angle. So it'll give my upper body some lift and pull my chest up. And once I stretch out and kick out and straighten my body into that alignment up at 45, I'm going to then throw my head back. Pretend you're like some like shampoo model and you're in like a beach in Tahiti and you dip your hair in the water, you whip it back like that. I'm embarrassed of myself, but that's what you want to do. You really want to arch, really drive that thoracic hollow out, drive yourself, and you just utilize that thoracic kip to throw yourself on top of the rings. So it's drive straight, then immediately throw yourself backwards by like this, while also doing like a reverse pull. And it's important to note that you have to have a rings turned out grip at all times, because you have to catch down here like this as if you were doing a 90-degree dip. That'll all be in the progressive exercises. So this is the body angle drive, so I'm just going to show you where I drive my body. So I'm going to go here, here. Now I'm not going straight up like this, and I'm definitely not going back lever. I'm not going like that, okay? Because I'll be below the rings. I'm gonna split the difference. So I look for 45. So I'm going to be here, and then I'm going to go out at a 45 angle here, like that, okay? So I'm just showing you with a regular grip. I just want to show the angle one more time, and this time I'm just going to throw my also throw up my thoracic spine, arch that, drive out of that hollow, and throw my head back. So again, I'm here, I'm in the V-sit. I'm gonna go back 45 degrees like that, and then go and throw myself up. Now all I have to do is just chain that together with a 90-degree dip, catch around my hips with rings turned out, and then press my way through or transition from there. But the 90-degree dip will be absolutely essential on this, so we'll go over that in a minute. But again, 45-degree angle backwards. Once your body is straight, finish the straightening and lengthening of your spine and body by throwing your spine backwards. Whip that head back and just catch yourself in a 90-degree dip. It's complicated, but very doable once you understand the momentum transfer. Thanks. All right, so now that you have some understanding of the weird, quirky method of getting your body into alignment, I'm gonna just show you what it looks like when I catch it in the middle of a transition and utilize it for combos. So I'm gonna be catching in transition at the bottom of a dip. So I do not wanna go too high and go to support. And then I'm gonna try control myself as I fall through into a skin the cat. I'll go slow first, I'll show you what it looks like, then I'll do the full skin the cat combination that I love. I call it a washing machine combo. So again, false grip, I start, I drive at 45 degrees and arch. And then I come through like that. So that would be the transition based model. Drive 45, I throw my head back, but then rather than going up, rather than catching, I just allow myself to roll through. So essentially, rather than catching and pressing, all I'm using is slowing force. I'm just applying brakes. All right, so now what it would look like in a washing machine combo. So this would be continuous rolling, back fledge muscle ups, and then rolling through to rolling muscle ups. I'll do a back fledge into a roll, into a back fledge, into a roll. So it's gonna be like this. This is what it's gonna look like. And what I like about this too is it will untangle your straps. So I'm gonna go like this. Boom, here, through, skin the cat, come back through, rolling muscle up. I like to now double roll here. Then I come down and I repeat. Catch the skin the cat, finish with a rolling muscle up, and voila, you have endless rolling muscle ups. Incredibly valuable tool to just make your transitions and your combos go on forever seamlessly. All right, let's do some progressive exercises.